れか、これ進めてなかったから、あのおじさんじゃねえや、報酬くれるおじさん来なかったのかな。どういうことなの？どこだ？上の行き方がわからん。
Do you hear that? It's the blessed sound of radio silence, which leads me to believe you have sweet, sweet news for me. Yes, indeed. I am back in business. But before we get down to it, might I ask how you handled the problem? In the end?
Come on, do you really want to get invested in the details? We finished the job.
Is that so? I don't know how. The two are diametrically opposed and impossible. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the... It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz up. Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with...
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast.
Oh,
and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower. There's no need to assert your dominance. I doubt I could make you do it. Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota. Take care.
Anyone else hear a high-pitched whining? Did I get tinnitus?
Oh. 見に行こう。これ見に行けってアンに言われてるんだ。
Black holes. Did you see that? Look, there's not enough room in this tower for two sarcastic hullheads, so one of us... Right. Oh well, a pity for the crew. Hiram? Can you hear me? Architect, save me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on... Yes, but... Hiram. Hiram, are you there? Not without a physical contact waiver. Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. Ah, I see you. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and... Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so... Which means, get off my...
ほあ、こっちか。あれ歩いていいことなんだけど意外と遠いな。どっちからがいいんだろう。ここには書かないですか。今日晩飯何にしよっかな。どうなってんの？終わったぞ。 まずい。大丈夫？死んだ。起きた？
I admire your grit. Ginger chops and the pencil push. By all accounts, Sanjar and Graham have been at each other's throats. Well, they've kept it going this long, haven't they? And I try to save my captain a headache when I can. Usually ends up saving me one too. Hey, I'm the doctor here. That means I'm supposed to be the one nosing into your business. Anyway, I can take a hint. You stay out of mine, and I'll stay out of yours. Anything else? What did I tell you? His down with the man. Take a page out of my... Don't get all much. People look... You're not help... You're right. Enough about heart. Anything else?
I'll keep an eye on things out here.
Me too. You know corpses shit themselves, right? Enjoy the smell.
なんで
on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up, because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
はあ、どっちかの出すんだ。これはね、偶像破壊なんていうの方に。
The gunship. Have you secured its targeting module? Mount its guns to our walls or the walls of Stellar Bay. The board is coming, Captain, and these weapons will defend us from their blasphemies. I have faith in my people, Captain. The universe does too, else it would not have delivered us this opportunity. At last. Now we must secure the Stellar Bay landing pad. We will fortify the city against the board's assault.
I can't see how killing a bunch of folks minding their own business is gonna save Monarch. It doesn't seem right.
And you, Captain, are you prepared? No. Time is of the essence, Captain.
迷うな。町の人殺すのか。そこまで責任がないと思う。で、向こうは向こうで殺す気いるんだったら、もう話変わってくるな。
If the iconoclasts reach that ship first, I don't suppose you've found the targeting module. Well, because once we mount them on Stellar Bay, the board's on salvage and recovery.
And they won't dare challenge us over this.
Can you imagine what those maniacs would...
Or they go and get themselves killed. Then?
The board would consider us complicit in any...
And roll back all the progress we've...
Even if they merely sat on the scroll.
Don't worry. We'll send an engineering team.
Of course, they'll be useless without that...
はあ、こっちやったら向こうの人たちは殺されない可能性があるのか。殺されちゃったらまあどんまいだな。どうで渡すか。
Excellent! At last, we have what we need.
It looks like the iconoclasts followed you. I have word...
I'm afraid we've
ど
got
う
to
せ
fight
ど
them.
っちにしろ。
They'd knock our walls down trying to get that module. It looks
Yeah.
like this means...
虐
war.
殺、まあもともと虐殺。うん。
Wait, you can't just leave us to face...
It actually would be very imprudent. So they will definitely get that module, and once they do...
You do mean that...
Sir?
Right.
なんだ。しゃあないな。攻めてくるならしゃあない。こっちは交戦でしかなかったからね。逆じゃん。攻撃ってこと？ しゃあないね。どっちか選ぶしかないんだけど。熱っ。
They got the drop on us. That's the last of them.
どっちかの評価絶対下がったからな、これ。こっちの人たちについていったら、あの中の人たちに殺さなきゃいけなかったし。しゃあない。
Something's not
Get
right.
ready. Nice work. There. All together. Not getting through.
I think I saw something. What was that?
Something's not right. What was that?
外す。 素材はもらってくるよ。
Welcome to the iconoclast, asshole.
What was that?
Make him regret it.
打ってくると。
That was fun. 100 bits says these guys get squashed by the board within a month.
I wish that ship had never crashed. I should have ripped its guts out, blown it apart. I could have stopped this. Even if it made you mad.
You're back.
And in one piece.
We did indeed, sir.
I can't believe it! Not that I'm really surprised, but... Between our reinstatement on the board and...
I'm right glad to hear it, Mr. Sanjar. Folks around here...
And perhaps in time, I can... I shall. Anyhow, thank you. And... What can I do?
ない。
Quite well. Our residents are reporting increased product, and since we're back in the board's good graces, we've got real growth.
スナイパーを強化するか。足りない。金が足りない。売るか。
Something else I can do for you?途中だ。これ1個取るか。これにつけるか。
武器の部品少な。武器次から解体するか。
Sam, my vacuum tubes require evacuating. No, no, not those. The ones in port. Yes, there. Thank you. And while you're at it, could you switch my binaries to that? Exactly. I haven't felt this clean and efficient since Captain Howe. Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab. I think I'll initiate an unscheduled rest cycle while you're...
よいしょ。そろそろダウンロードコンテンツの方進めてみようか。
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount. Typical elitist. Hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium. Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Remember, you can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa... Of course. What's on your mind? Oh, it's not you. I do expect... Regardless, it's quite... No, and I've been trying very...
So you're the captain's mysterious associate. I'm Ellie. Nice to meet you.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we? Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy. No. For what it's worth, I am pleased that you found a crew. You're a talent. Of course.
これやるか。
Captain, I hope. We've touched down on the atmospheric complex. I understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells.
Oh, Captain, it's beautiful up here. Could we get more jobs like this one?
Hello there. Hope your atmospheric entry wasn't too troublesome. As a guest of honor, you deserve the best in comfort. Sublight Salvage and Shipping Underground, or Slug, as we like to call ourselves, is delighted to welcome you to Eridanos. I'm the Grand Colonial Head Bellhop. I'm here to grab your bags and direct you, the inspector, to the Grand Ballroom, which was the scene of the crime. I can try. I was the one who found Helen's body in the Grand Ballroom. Corpse wasn't in the best shape. Aside from that, I don't know a whole lot. Helen was supposed to host the unveiling for Rizzo's newest product, Spectrum Brown. Until you catch the killer, the unveiling's been indefinitely postponed. Helen's death has been a shock for many. A lot of people are inconsolable. Hell, even Black Hole Birdie, Helen's beau, has wandered off. Some folks think he had something to do with the murder, but I don't believe it.
I still don't understand why anyone would have it in for Ms. Helen.
We should ask if they're comping the minibar. This might take a while, if you get me.
Folks get heated when it comes to serials and their actors, I suppose. Not particularly. But I think some folks were jealous of her success, or otherwise viewed her as a threat. Reckon how she came about her fame didn't help. Why, she was a natural. People fell in love with her. She ended up about as famous and high-runged as your average VP, which rubbed a lot of Byzantines the wrong way. Let's see here. Oh, I already... I do. Rizzo's happened to rent out the Grand Colonial. But the murder's gone and ruined that. Along with 9. Anyway, I think I've held you up long enough. You're making fun, right? You're still giving me a pretty blank look. Suppose it's not... See, you say that, but I still ain't seen. Anyhow, I'll look for you in the Grand...
I had something in my ear. I could have sworn you just said we aren't allowed to depart.
Apologies, sir, but the atmospheric complex is on complete lockdown.
Do you have any idea how many...
Greetings, Inspector. No need to check in here. Your paperwork has all been processed. You should be able to find the colonial right ahead.
Fancy place. I hope they're not expecting us to pay.
泥棒のメモ。こんなとこに置いといちゃいけないだろ。あ、眠くなってきちゃったな。あ、やべ、こっから判定が。
Rizzo's lemon slap. Slap your whole family tonight.
Someone so famous as Halcyon Helen could meet a fate like this.
It really is a terrible.
I wish I'd worn my muddy boots and the jacket with holes in it. Can you imagine the looks we'd get?
I'll bet you 10 bits this is all just some sort of publicity stunt.
Black hole Bertie's disappeared, you know. The poor fellow must be in...
Oh, thank the law. Inspector, you don't know how relieved I am to see you. Constable Maria Keene. It's good to meet you in person, Inspector.
Dr. Goodnight. Ecstatic to make your various acquaintances and so on. Are we finished with the pleasantries? There's something I'm excited to show you. What body? Oh, that. Goodness, no. This is far more interesting than Halcyon Helen's rapidly cooling corpse.
Our coroner has developed...
Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you. Oh, please. You make it sound as if I'm turning over stolen goods. Behold, my discrepancy amplifier. Hold it in your hands. Feel the way it hums with ontological potential. I'm so glad. The discrepancy amplifier, then it renders any discrepancies Go on, then.
I'm contractually You'll want to peer in...
The discrepancy amplifier is now operational. Greetings, designated inspector, and this unit has detected a The discrepancy amplifier has been programmed.
Oh, you'll love this.
Please do not interrupt the discrepancy amplifier. The discrepancy amplifier is programmed to take instruction from its registered or designated inspector.
How curious. I must have set its impertinence levels to flagrant.
This unit features include an automated personality simulator. This unit has this footprint. Typically, the ballroom is cleaned twice daily, which means this must have been made by either Helen or her assistant. Footprint is a tailor-made, 8 points. It is also the exact size that Halcyon Helen Excellent observation, Inspector. The following compounds have been detected. Grass, fertilizer, and purpleberries can all be found in the purpleberry orchards located in... This deduction of...
Good work, Inspector. I had a... You'll need Administrator Ludovico to grant you access. Check in with the concierge. Your room should be ready.
Nice.
The purple bear. With the help of my... I was waiting. My apologies, Inspector.
Something I should know? Are you asking? I'm encouraged to know your... Please. Norval, head bell. Hotel security corroborates his whereabouts. There's no sign of them. Frankly, Helen was known to carry her... If there were any witnesses, none. Helen was very particular. Spencer Woolrich and Bertie Holcomb are officially persons of interest in this. Let me rephrase that. He's your lead suspect. I know. This entire affair... Mr. Woolrich was Halcyon Helen's professional rival. Conversely, Mr. Bertie Holcomb was Helen's paramour. The relation... Anything else?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
I knew I should have gotten her autograph when I had the chance.
You'd think these people have never seen a corpse before.
サイモン打ったらプレミアつくぞ。
Oh, come on.
I'm sorry, sir, but while the hotel is an active crime scene, I regret to inform you that all new bookings, room upgrades, room downgrades, and in-room massages are Oh, you're the special inspector. Mr. Kincannon warned me you'd be checking in soon. Ah, yes. We are most pleased to offer you our grandest of grand accommodations, Inspector. The last guest left her belongings behind when she vacated unexpectedly, so we needed a little time. Simply call the elevator in the lobby. I'd love to, Inspector, but I don't really have the authority. Moreover, the guests were promised exclusivity. If I let you up there, I'll never... That's a good point. If they give me... Let me just set you up with VIP guest floor access. Done. You can now come in... My apologies, Inspector, but that would be a severe violation of guest privacy. All right, my supervisor just... About whom? You know, out of everyone here, I probably knew the least about Helen. I'm not much of an atheist. And Helen always had a crowd of admirers chasing her, you see. So she rarely stopped to chat. It seemed as if she was determined about something. Or maybe she was just hungry. Birdie. Is he bigger than he is dumb, or dumber than he is big? Birdie used to be Helen's beau, though he isn't anymore, and not just because she's dead. If I had 1,000,000 bits, I'd spend every one just to learn what caused their split. If looks could kill, he'd have put her in the ground 10 times. See, I'd bet we're the only two people thinking about him. If you leave woolly cow milk out, it turns to curds. Leave the curds out, they begin to get... Either he's in denial, or he knew Helen would be checking out soon, judging by his... That's a shame. A dashing gun.
どこでも入れると
We should try to solve the puzzle hedges in the orchards. The prize is supposed to be something
new. どうもどうも。
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
なんだって
An industrial grade laxative has been added to the liquor in these bottles.
なんだって下剤が
Welcome to...
どうすっかな
I did not read about this kind of treatment in the service agreement papers.
I can't believe Helen's gone. We're never going to get a sequel to Terror on
Oh.
Monarch.
Keep it down.
ピッキングって待ってこれってあスリできるのかやったことなかったのそういえば
easy.
What the? I was going to wash my hands, I swear.
すまないねすまないねこれ全然バレる
Murder or no murder? Hello?
If you...
来るなら入ってきてもらっていい？スリとかするし、パクったりするんだからね。ここ盗む判定ならん。別に盗めかったってことか。はあ。おい。
How awful!
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
これはだってこれでしょ？
Well, I suppose I've seen...
中、あ、でもこんなここ。
And I bet you believe Halcyon Helen's death was the worst.
外ではないのか。ああ、まあ、別にマジで何にしよっかなーってか、そこか。
Black.
Hello there, my inordinately esteemed guest. What authorized... Next stop, the...
あ、みんないる。
Even the air in here feels too sweet. Almost. Do you think it's strange that I kinda miss Ada?
This room ain't so bad. I could get used to this.
.外で子供がはしゃいでおる。まった時が経った
The opulence of this place is stifling.
みんな豪華なところ苦手か。アウトロードもね。来たの？
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The imprint left inside this suitcase matches the silhouette of Halcyon Helen's iconic handgun, the Needler. The weapon was recently removed.
過剰速もないはずなのに
Helen, where did we go wrong? Oh, Lo, I'm so sorry. That didn't mean for...
怪しすぎるだろ
Helen!
振られたかなんかでしょ
I love you so much!
多分あんまりこれ決定打にはならんなあの時あえて言わなかったら分からないで済んだのにみたいなそういうしゃあないやつがあるんちゃうんですどうしようもない何が起きたって関係ない飽きたら捨てるだけ噂でもておまだあららバレてるお願い急いでどれだけ持つかわかんないほう忘れてしまうぜ手に愛し合ってさよならフライデーナイいつまでもすがりついてグラスにブランデーない
Inspector, I understand you've visited the scene of the crime. Halcyon Helen was an important cultural icon. She will be sorely missed. Halcyon Helen was more than a character. She was a brand. Her death will now be associated with Rizzo's Spectrum brand. I do not. Spacer's choice as back to the map. Your discretion is appreciated. I admit, I'm beginning to feel more confident in... Here, I'm granting you access through the gates to the orchards. You're officially authorized to see this investigation through to the end. There is one caveat. Cedric's being rather intransigent about letting you into the spaceport. Possibly he's trying to hide something. Possibly he wants to annoy me. Possibly both. You have a lead to chase.
Hi there, Inspector. It might be a little beyond my job description to ask, but at my heart, I'm still a bellhop. Was the suite to your... Now, if you see Black Hole Birdie, be sure to get an autograph for me.
ないなここの階ではないと
Zeke Hannigan, Rizzo's Rangers 16th back. What can I do for... Oh, you must be that inspector people have been talking about. It's a damn shame about Miss Helen. She was... Birdie's taking it pretty hard. So, what did... Oh, Birdie was mad about Helen. He was certifiable. The big galoot loved Helen about as much as he loved the game. Helen kept Birdie steady. If he lost his temper around her, it'd be because something broke. What can I do? Since it's the off-season, we're helping support the launch of Rizzo's Spectrum Brown. Just between you and me, Rizzo... about half my life. You know I was named third, except for the guy... I spent the last season injured and almost got sold to the Hephaestus Hammers. But now I'm all convalesced, ready to lay into some Cleo darlings, you know? Really break some legs. I'm ashamed to admit it, but... we didn't do anything serious, just a bit of pranks and vandalism. It's what usually happens when we all get to drinking.
あ、こいつら苦情されてるやつらか。
No, we lost him somewhere along the way. But he was definitely not sharing a cell with us. What? Law, no. Birdie's got a fierce temper, but there's no way he'd ever have... Miss Helen was outspoken. She made... just between you and me? What can I...
Is that a woolly cow?
Oh.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Multiple discrepancies detected. First discrepancy. A woolly cow. Woolly cows are an import species for the wilderness exploitation. Second discrepancy. This woolly cow is dangerously inebriated with Rizzo's. 0. A brief survey of...
なんか牛の真似しやがってるみたいなことを言ってたけど、それが
A brief survey of local... This unit was likely occupied by...
あれだよ。ここ閉めて。サイン入り。無敵だったことを思い出しながらドレスであのリップは強くなった段数が多いのかなこっちの方が
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. A single footprint, size 10, tossball. The soil in this residue contains a very high concentration of oxygen. Well done, Inspector. The weather monitoring station at the pilot house...
これ犯人は誰々だって選択しなきゃいけないのかなそうなると困るなんだって大して入ってこないんだから頭に会話がこれか
The charred fragments of a letter lies... Unfortunately, most of the writing is beyond recovery.
Ooh, maybe they had to put a body in storage.
Your observation.
Station, meeting point, emergency.
Someone burned this letter shortly after Halcyon Helen's death.
Oh. 経験10万。こならかんで色ばいた目をつぶったままこれ入れとく。これなんか引きずった後暴れすぎじゃねえかこれ。キャンディーが2つ。なんで
ナイス。
これ目の前で開けたらさすがにか。後ろ向いてるから。
Wow, you got that? Gosh, that's good.
でもあそこ歩いてるから一旦入ってもらっていいか2人。あ、ちょっと赤じゃない、赤マークじゃないよ。盗みなんだよこれ。あ、これルームサービス。これは
Real slick.
We can't kneel, what a good job. 過ごしたこの部屋の隅で切ないという感情を知る。今日は売り物売り物。
Initiating banter protocol. Greetings. Burbage 3001's programming banter protocol exhausted. Reverting to default behavior. Grieving and despair. Burbage 3001. Burbage 3001. This unit has been programmed to. This unit has not yet completed.
Oxonia. た船のあなたしかいない待てるつさに境界線とくりとワンワンワンワンワンワン
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Discrepancy detected. This bottle, recently discarded, contains residue from foreign substances. Chemical analysis complete. This unit has detected the following substances: oil, terrorray, blood, terrorray, unidentifiable biological fluids, terrorray. Yes, Inspector. Logical analysis indicates these substances cause extreme gastrointestinal. This bottle contained Rizzo's Spectrum vodka.
About time you arrived. I see you haven't dressed the way I asked you. Expect a complaint to management. You've fallen right into my trap, Captain. How does this... wait a moment. You're not wearing a bellhop's ID. No, this is curious indeed. Who are you? How did you get in here? You're here to investigate me? That was a... Now, what shall I sign first? Your weapon? Your wallet? Or perhaps something a little more... I'd be delighted. Oh, damn. My pens are... By the by, how did you... Oh. Terribly sorry, Inspector. I didn't realize it was you. And you know, now that I look at you, ask me any... Oh. I did indeed. His acting protocols were nothing short. The way he bungled about with that weapon of his... I'm quite... Certainly. How was... Why, I'm merely worried for my own sake. Perhaps... But if you don't want to tell me, I was... Respectfully, Inspector. All act. She taught me it for my role in the unemployed... Needless to say, being... Yeah, actually, only since I've been... I cannot recommend her services enough. Oh, come now, Inspector. I'm an old man. I neither have the... I suppose... I'm sure you're joking. Perhaps... You...
What floor would you...
外出てここはい
This is how top rungers like to enjoy nature. From far away and with a stiff drink. I get it.
I told you, didn't I? The view is fit to stop one's heart.
つまで続くだろうか。ちょっとやっぱり原点に立ち戻るのが大事よね。最初のところちょっとこいつが反応すると。
Move along.
へい。ああ、ここに触ってるのね。
If I'm not having any effect on you, I'll cease my inquiries about...
That smell. Whatever that is, it'll kill more than bacteria.
Oh, you're that inspector. Right. Sorry, but what can I do? Space me if I knew. I got here for my shift this morning and found it this way. Gee, you're pretty sharp. Yeah, the reception... Can't do much now, but wait for the stench to wear off. We found the individual hired to clean face down in a puddle of his own spit in the orchards. All right. You may want to visit the Sun Parlor. That's where that Rizzo's fool Oh, and you could talk to Lily, my boss. She probably has some great advice. Now, so long as... yeah, it's part of the job. I think I'm I don't know what happens if I'm caught without it. Yep. I met him Sounds...
Timeline discrepancy. Analysis reveals the chemical signature of this compound is 80% semblant of fertilizer used in the purpleberry orchards. The other 20% is semblant of pool water.
あ、火炎放射器だ。いいね。いや、強っ。思ってる強いか。強くないか。でも硬い気がすんな。
More exciting than I thought. Wish I could do that.
はい。この422にすればいいのかな。3までしかいかん。オレンジ。オレンジ。混ぜる。作れたのかな。やってみちゃおうかな。これ失敗したら失敗したわな。一旦セーブ。 話してみるか、上の人と。
I saw you meander on out of the pool and into the greenhouse. Good. If you're interested in burying... maybe not. Maybe I just... But you're right. You ain't got a Shame.
You know, I don't remember the pool. Oh boy. Listen. Please, I think you help.
やっぱ間違えたか。まあこれはその結果そのままでいいか。
Pool's nothing but an acrid mess of concrete, I hear. Glad you got something out of it. Here's your pay. Spacer's Choice thanks you for your contributions to future profit.
終了。